Wow.
Good morning, everyone!
Buenos dias. Good morning a todos. Happy Sunday. Sunday Fun Day. Coming to you live on behalf of Karma Tribe. I am Jackie.
And I'm Dave.
And this is Blissin Out. Good to see you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all feeling relaxed and amazing and blissful as we always are here on the show. We are coming to you on behalf of our amazing project, karmatribe.com, which is...
Well, Jackie, it is a global network of people willing to help each other for free because it feels good and because why not pay it forward?
I love it.
And so we have a website, karmatribe.com, where you can make a profile and then offer whatever you feel like offering, request whatever you need,
yes,
and be part of this amazing network of love, basically.
Yes. Love, friendship. We help each other out. What one has, another one needs. You know, we think like we have so much extra stuff or skills that are just waiting to be shared with the world. And so our platform helps us connect those potential.
And speaking of love, look at this. We got a comment from Laurent saying, love you guys.
Hey, Laurent.
Karma Tribe rocks. This is awesome.
Miss you, dude. Miss you, Laurent. Oh, wow.
That is a fine soul. Good morning, Cynthia.
Hello,
Great to
guys.
have you here.
Thank you for joining us.
Sometimes the bliss just overwhelms one.
Agreed. Wow, fantastic. Today, I'm just feeling so blessed, so among nature right now, and I can't help but to say...
Is that why you're grabbing my knee affectionately?
Yes. It's just so much.
It's
Sometimes
okay.
I
It's
just need
okay.
to embrace, even if it's on a mini scale, a mini embrace of the knee. Yeah, I'm just feeling so...
How are you feeling?
So blessed.
Yeah?
I'm so blessed, so grateful. And I have to say, especially today, I'm feeling extremely in love with Costa Rica. Like,
really?
Extremely to the max, yes. Yes, I mean, this breeze is blowing. I'm just breathing in all of this energy from the trees, looking at the flowers. I'm feeling like very in the moment today, and I'm very taking in every little piece of beauty, and I'm very grateful for it today.
Well, your love for Costa Rica and your excitement today is tangible. I'm sure our viewers can feel it. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Amy.
Hey, Rach. Hey, Mom.
Let me put this comment up. She says, I love you both so much. What a sweetheart. What an angel.
Sweet angel, yes. Hi, Mommy. I can't wait to
So
see you.
we would love to know where our viewers are tuning in from. So feel free to let us know in the comments.
Yeah, where y'all at? Where
are you at?
Yes.
So, Jackie,
wow.
You spoke about your love for Costa Rica today.
As I often do.
Tell us the ways that you love Costa Rica. What are some of the stuff you love the most about Costa Rica? I'm just curious.
Wow. Okay. Well, obviously I've mentioned probably a bazillion times on this show, being around nature and being surrounded so much by the trees, the waterfalls, the ocean, the sounds that are not of like human man-made sounds, you know, the fresh air. Sometimes I tell my students, like, you guys are so blessed because you're breathing some of the best quality air in the entire world. So I'm grateful for the air. I'm grateful for the people, for my friends, for the community, for the pura vida of life, just the most living in the most pure way
Why
possible.
Don't you okay, I just want to say good morning, Kelsey. Thanks so much for tuning in from Calgary, Canada.
Yes.
So you talked about Pura Vida, right?
Yeah.
So Pura Vida is something people say a lot here, right?
That's true.
So first of all, in what context do people say Pura Vida? And what does Pura Vida mean to you, Jackie? I'm curious.
Wow. Okay. This is actually a pretty deep question. Because Pura Vida means so many things, and it's used in so many different contexts here, you know. Pura Vida can mean just like, hey, how you doing? Pura Vida. So good. Cool. Everything great. Everything in line. Everything's doing good. It can mean like pure life at its purest, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm feeling really like in nature. Pura Vida reflects the Costa Rican atmosphere, right? We're surrounded constantly by nature. I think it's something like 80% of the biodiversity of the world is here. So it's like so pure and it's so raw and it's
life everywhere.
Yeah, it's like you can taste it all the time. What else? Pura Vida. I mean, I don't know. There's just so many. You use it all the time. Like, you also use it in a form of, in a way of saying like, all right, let's just like chill out about it right now, you know, like let's take it slow, let's take it down a notch and take it pura vida. Like if everybody's like, oh my God, we have to get to this party, we have to get to dinner right now, we have to go, get in the car. Yeah, if we're just like constantly kind of in a rush and it's like, hey, pura vida, man. It's like a reassuring dicho, you know what I mean? Like reassuring, like,
yeah, it's kind of like a grounding kind of word.
Yeah, it is.
Now, let me take a moment to say good morning to Fabian. So great to have you tuning in. Good morning to Bob, writing to us from Norco, Southern California.
Hey, guys.
Twice as many people as horses, horse trails instead of sidewalks, but planning to move to Costa Rica no later than 2020, trying to decide between La Fortuna and Ovita.
Oh.
Good for you, Bob.
Ooh.
It's so great to have you down here, and good for you for planning ahead.
Sweet. Come
That's
hang out.
Wonderful.
Come hang out.
You might even be a guest on the show. Who knows?
Yeah, you should
3 years, we'll still be around.
Man, La Fortuna and Ovita are both spectacular. So,
places. Jackie, I want to say another word on Pura Vida. It's like, it's interesting because, you know, I've been reading my Zen book that I mentioned on a few shows. And as Westerners, we always want to categorize things like, this is like this. This is better than this. This is like that. And
so true.
Whereas, you know, sometimes life is a bit deeper than just like categorizing things. Sometimes life is just life, you know?
Yes.
And that's what the word pura vida kind of reminds me of. It's like, how is everything going? It's going pura vida. It's not really saying that things are going good or bad or great. It's just saying like, it's just pure life, you know? And it has kind of like a grounding feeling of just like life. It is the way that it is, and that's nice. That's pure.
That's beautiful.
So
how's life?
I love that
life.
expression actually.
Me too. Yeah, it's so amazing how maybe something that's just automatically comes out of people's, even my mouth now. Like I just like automatically say pura vida to so many things. And I imagine it's even more for the ticos, you know, when they grow up, they just grow up saying pura vida, pura vida, pura vida, pura vida. Maybe they don't think necessarily every time exactly about what it means. But once you reflect on it, it's like, wow, that's deep, man. That's so deep and beautiful. And yeah, it's like, that's the culture here, man. That's the culture, although it's everything. It's all those different meanings and more. I know I did not mention all of them and all the contexts that you could possibly use pura vida in. They're kind of unlimited.
How could you?
But pura vida.
Okay, so we got a funny comment in from my sister, actually, in Santa Barbara, California.
Rachel!
Thanks for tuning in. She says, sometimes life is just life. And she says that's a quote from me on another Blissin Out episode.
Oh,
wait, September 10th. Oh, wait, is that today? Did I say that?
Yeah, you
Sometimes
said that.
life is just life?
Yeah, you said that.
That's brilliant.
That is brilliant. Thanks, Rach. Yeah. Sometimes life is just life.
Sometimes life is just life.
And you don't have to define it.
Exactly.
You don't have to qualify it or quantify it or compare it to yesterday or compare it to the previous moments or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like, you know, in Zen they say that sound of the mouse running on the roof, that is life.
Yeah.
That is Zen. Just something such that it is. That is life. So
wow.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
And they also say it takes two to know one. That's more in Confucianism, which is more like a rule on how to behave in society. But it's kind of interesting how it takes two to know one. Like sometimes you say something, and then it takes someone else reflecting back the quote at you through Blissin Out to realize how awesome of a quote it was.
Agreed. Wow, Rach.
Just wanted to throw that in there.
Rachel,
not sure if that made sense.
You're inspiring the wisdom.
But guys, I could chat with you all day on these Buddhist subtleties, but I'd like to bring on our guest.
Yes.
A charming young woman from Canada, a teacher by trade, but now becoming an entrepreneur, an amazing, inspiring, high vibe individual.
Yes.
And
quality.
Jackie, without any further ado, let's bring her down.
Let's bring her on.
Let's bring her on. Carly, come on down.
Okay.
See you soon.
Enter the bliss.
Come on into the bliss zone.
There.
Hi.
Hi.
How are
Hi,
you?
guys. This is my first time on a live show. I'm very excited.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, I have to be
Come on in. Come
There
on
we go.
in.
Okay, hi. Hi, everybody.
Guys, this is Carly, the amazing, the fantastic, the wonderful.
Thank you.
I just don't even know. I can't even tell you enough adjectives to describe how amazing you are.
I feel the same. We love you guys.
Thank you. And thank you for being on the show today. We're very excited to have
I'm
you.
I'm honored to be here. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. So we were just talking about just the bliss of Costa Rica, and wow, you know, how inspiring. Tell me what brought you down here to Costa Rica?
So I originally came down here in 2014. I came with my family on a vacation, as most of us do here in Costa Rica. We come on a vacation for the vacation experience. But something shifted for me. Something changed when I was on that vacation. And at the time I was teaching in Canada, and I loved teaching, and I loved where I was in Canada. But when I was leaving the airport in Liberia, I was thinking, wow, it feels so strange to leave this place. Like, I feel like I'm not done here. I feel so connected to this place, which is so weird because I've done a little bit of traveling, but then always was ready to go home. Yeah. But I wasn't ready to go home. It felt like I was at home. So immediately, as soon as I got home, I got back on like the 2nd of January. By the 3rd of January, I had applied for teaching positions.
Really?
And I moved here that August to do some teaching in Tamarindo.
Wow, it's fantastic.
Yes.
Movement.
Yeah.
It's like the seed was planted and then boom.
Yeah, it kind of the stars just aligned. It was wonderful, and I just felt like I was exactly where I needed to be.
I totally can relate to that. Absolutely. And so how nice. What are the types of
Hi,
things?
Beth.
Oh, hey, Beth.
This is so fun. You can see your comments. They
Yes,
just pop up.
Good morning, beautiful Beth.
Yeah.
Yes, amazing coworker of mine. So what do you think, like, either when you were first in Costa Rica, like just kind of getting to know it on vacation, and also like in your recent experience living here, what do you think the main factors are for you that like connect you to this place? Like if you could explain the factors that it's profound.
Just coming right out with the deepness. Okay, well, you know what? Like, I really feel connected to this place because of the people here. I've been so blessed to meet so many people from so many walks of life, and connect with people on such a meaningful, like, wonderful spiritual level. And I would consider myself, I've always had, I guess, faith back home, but I never really considered myself like a really spiritual person. And take what you will from that. Spirituality is different for everyone, but here, just the people that I have met have been so wonderful and grounding and taught me so much. And so I'm so connected to this place because I just felt so accepted. Yeah. You know, I'm so different. I'm from another culture, but everyone is from all different walks of life, and you get to learn something from every single person here, which is amazing.
So true. Yeah.
So, the people.
Yeah, that's amazing. It is interesting to think about the types of people that are attracted to Costa Rica with in the mix with the locals and how it works really well. And it creates like, especially here in the Jaco area, it creates this little bubble.
Beautiful, like, symbiotic relationship. Yeah. I think, like David said that earlier, it's this beautiful symbiosis where everyone's kind of cohabiting together, but like similar to the idea of Karma Tribe is that people are like giving what they can, taking what they need. And so from that, everybody's kind of learning and growing.
Yes.
It's so special.
It's so special.
It's wild.
It is.
I don't know how this came to be, honestly, but it's a very special place.
I don't know how it came to be either, but I'm sure happy as heck to be part of it. And yeah, I feel like it is kind of like this balance, and we all kind of help each other balance out. And it is so Karma Tribe-esque, you know. Sometimes it's like what one has, the other one needs. And even if it's just a hug or a smile or something like that, you know, we're a local community. So, you know, we know everybody, or everybody knows each other.
Yeah,
and so
absolutely.
It's grounding in that way. And
you
it's
can
really
find
nice.
support on every level that you need. And yeah, it's just such a wonderful, beautiful atmosphere.
Yes. Yeah. So fantastic. So you came down here to teach all the way from Canada to the tropics.
Yes.
I can totally relate to that, girl.
I guess I came a little bit for the climate also.
I mean, come on. I know she did. But yeah, I'm coming from Chicago as well. And it's like, man, a huge change. So what about your life as a teacher? You came down here to teach, and that's what you were applying for, teaching jobs?
Yeah.
And so tell me, what was your experience like as like a teacher here?
Oh my goodness, I can't say enough good things. I had the privilege to teach at a really beautiful bilingual private school called Educarte just outside of Tamarindo. And I just was feeling a little bit like I love teaching in Canada. I value the teaching system there very, very much. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart. But I was finding that kind of we were heading more in like a political direction and straying away from what was important and being with the children and being able to, you know, hug them when they're feeling down or they're missing their parents and really give them the support that they really, really need. And so here I had the opportunity to visit a few of the schools when I was on vacation. And so that's why I really felt as well so connected, and I knew that I would love teaching here. And so Educarte gave me the opportunity to really grow as an educator. I felt like I had a lot of creative freedom in my teaching. I was really able to like really connect with my students on a personal level, which was so amazing. And I just gained so much personal support and growth from teaching there. And we were kind of like a really beautiful multicultural network of educators there. So it was a very, very special place.
That's amazing. Yes, totally. I mean, it's so interesting to think about. I mean, I don't necessarily know like the values of Northern American education, but it's definitely like kind of like what's instilled in us as learning to be an educator. Things like don't touch your students, like don't even like reinforce in a physical way in any way because of like protection and because of politics and all these things. And here, I have to say, like when I moved down here to start teaching, it was a shock for me. Like, oh my gosh, it's so much love in the school and kids hugging you and, you know, like, and even just like the general thing of like how you saludar someone, like greeting someone, like kiss on the cheek, you know, my students' parents are like hugging me and stuff. And
I know, it's so beautiful, but you're like, wait, there should be boundaries here. There should be, no, but like those boundaries just slowly come down and you just learn to be a human being as well as a teacher, which is wonderful. You're accepted as both, which is awesome. And also too, it comes with this whole other set of challenges. Like, for example, there are definitely multicultural classrooms in Canada, but here it's wild. It comes with a whole new challenge. You know, you're speaking to children who maybe speak like 5, 6, 7 different languages. Some who only speak German or only speak French or only speak Spanish or only speak English. And so I really felt like it was an awesome challenge as an educator. Which is so, so cool. And you end up actually taking more away from the experience than what you feel that you gave. Like I felt like I can't give as much as I took.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And that is a true teacher right there. That's like the heart of a teacher laid out for you, man. Like, it's so true. We go into it trying to make a difference, trying to help kids, trying to like spread love, you know, and not only teach material, but also teach how to be a human being and how to be compassionate and
be kind.
And what better way here, you know, especially with the multicultural groups and things that are presented to us. It's amazing because it's a perfect ambiente to
all these comments.
You guys are amazing. You guys are Blissin. I know they're so amazing. But yeah, like it's the multicultural like ambiance and environment that is created is just perfect. And then like with an open heart, open mind that we can create as educators with less kind of like boundaries and strict you know, structural limitations that are placed on us. It's just, it creates. In every single one of my classrooms, I know for a fact, and I'm positive just hearing you talk about this in your classrooms as well, just it's freeing. It's so freeing, and it's a free-flowing space for education, not just in the material, but in like, how to be a well-rounded human being. So I hope, and even my students are watching right now, I hope you guys are just feeling it in the heart.
Yes,
and like,
Pura Vida.
In Pura Vida, because it's not just about the material, it's about, you know, it's about how to be a good stand-up human being.
Absolutely, And I feel like that is also a common theme just in living in Costa Rica as well. So that, you know, like humans in general are like that here in Costa Rica, open-minded and, you know, they are very accepting. So and good listeners, and they're curious. You know, I've all my friends here, local, expat, wherever, the different types of roots of people that are around here. It's like everybody's just curious and wants to know and wants to learn and absorb, and you know, it's really, really beautiful. So I love it. It's just such a beautiful place, and I'm just so happy to be here. Yes, Blissin. Well, Carly, I know Dave is just dying to get on here. I see him over there. He's like, with the mate, man. The mate, it's getting to him. So I'm gonna let him come on, and thank you so much. Amazing to have you on the show. We'll be hanging out very soon, guys. I'll be back. I'll be back with you. See you soon.
Bye. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, Hey, Carly.
Hey, how
what's
are
up?
you?
I'm doing great.
Long time
Welcome
no
to the
see.
show. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, so great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
You have a very high energy presence. This is
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you very much. Well, Jackie gave me some of her coffee earlier. I don't know if it was cinnamon or whatever.
We don't know what she puts in that coffee. That's the question. I want to say good morning to Kai Was, tuning in from Spain. Great to have you, my friend. How is your new life in Spain treating you? Let us know in the comments.
And Jillian, my neighbor.
Yeah.
Hi, Jillian.
Such an angel, that Jillian. She's one of our most dedicated beach cleanup members.
She's wonderful and wears a smile wherever she goes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jillian.
So, Carly, I have some questions of my own here to ask you.
All right, bring it on.
Would you like a mate?
I would like a little bit.
Okay.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much. Sharing is caring.
So, you recently decided to switch, right, from being a teacher to taking a more entrepreneurial route and starting a project.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about that, and then we're going to dig into why you.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel I will always be, in my heart and my soul, I will be a teacher. And one of the best things about my new entrepreneurial project is that I still get to interact with people and educate people and talk with people. And so that's the most beautiful thing about it. But it's called the Swell Dealer. So it's an existing periodical, if you will. It's an information guide for tourists and locals alike that's existed for over 2 years now in Tamarindo. Called the Swell Dealer, and we're going to be expanding here in Hucko. It's going to be called the Swell Dealer Hucko. And we have a Facebook page. Check us out, the Swell Dealer Hucko area.
Oh, we'll link it up.
On the Facebook page. Get me linked. And essentially what we're going to do is every month we're going to be creating a printed version of a guide so that tourists can have it in their hands. And it's a monthly calendar that's going to show events. It's going to show specials. It's going to show happy hours. It's going to show classes. It's going to show live music. But not only that, wonderful, beautiful community events, like, for example, the beach cleanup that the Karma Tribe does. All of these wonderful, free, accessible things from the community, things that are going on at the Centro Civica, things that the municipality is putting on. So it's going to be a really, like, community mutual beneficial project, which is really, really exciting. And we're online as well. We're going to be doing, we have a website. We're going to be doing daily posts on our Facebook page, as well as the Real Hucko Garage Sale page, just saying what the deals of the day are, where you can find places to volunteer, live music, specials, things like that. Yeah,
wow,
I'm really excited
cool.
about it. Yeah, it's going to be great.
So you're kind of upping your communication game. Now you don't want to just communicate with a classroom. You want to communicate with the whole town. And you get them engaged in community stuff.
Yeah,
and
you got it. I'm sorry, you want it.
That's it's not a microphone here. Just kidding. Good morning, Joss. Wow, a long, beautiful message, which I will have to carefully read afterwards.
Thanks.
Sorry, Joss, that the show is not in Spanish. So, Carly.
Yes.
What made you decide to switch gears and get into more an entrepreneurial project like this?
Well, I had seen the Swell Dealer grow over the past 2 years in Tamarindo, and I had seen that it was something that the locals and tourists were really, really using. And so when one of the co-owners there of the Swell Dealer, John Marrero, my business partner now, decided to expand, Hucko was kind of like the next natural expansion point. And I just thought, wow, I really want an opportunity to visit somewhere else in Costa Rica. And I had felt like a lot of people who had never visited the area didn't always have really nice things to say about the area. And I thought, you know what, like, I want myself. Because I think the most important thing is making your own opinions and your own judgments, right, about something. And so when I came to the Hucko area, I absolutely loved it. I've been welcomed with open arms. I have met so many wonderful, beautiful, inspiring people. I've been so lucky to find these really beautiful connections and learn so much about the area so quickly and be able to visit all the various beaches and see the wonderful art scene and the wonderful, all of the volunteers and all of the ways that Hucko is becoming this more wonderful, beautiful place. And so it was kind of a natural kind of thing for me to do. I felt like, wow, this is a really cool opportunity. I get to see another place in Costa Rica, and it would allow me the opportunity to still interact with people, share information the way that I did when I was teaching, and giving myself a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'd fancy myself like a businesswoman, if you will, but no, I am.
Well, that's really cool that you saw this opportunity and you said yes to it, even though it brought you into the unknown.
Yeah.
And from there, all kinds of cool new things are already happening to you, and will continue to happen. And
if you keep an open mind, I think beautiful things always do come to you.
Yeah.
Just gotta like put the energy.
But also having the courage to seize those new opportunities and go for a change, even though what you're currently doing is satisfying and fun.
Yeah, thank you.
That's amazing. So, do you feel like you know what your purpose is, Carly?
Okay, wow.
Or what is purpose to you? I mean, that's a question that's thrown around a lot. What is your purpose? What is my purpose?
Oh my goodness. Okay, do I feel like I know what my purpose is? I guess I would equate the word purpose with like a goal or an achievement or like an end destination, if you will. For me, I feel like my purpose changes day to day. What I'm going to focus on kind of varies day to day in terms of maybe who needs me, whether it's myself, whether it's my friends, whether it's my family. And so I would say like my end goal in all that I do is obviously to be happy and feel fulfilled, and also, try and bestow that happiness upon others as well that are in my life. But in terms of what my end goal is, I feel like that's ever changing. I feel like I have yet to discover that.
Well, this makes me think that, is the end goal really that important? Because I think life is more about the voyage than the destination.
Yes, this is my point. This is why I think the ever-changing day-to-day thing is.
Yeah. So that's a good point, Yasid. Thanks for giving us your thoughts. It's good to look inside. Yeah, it's good to take some time, and I hope all of our viewers will take some time to reflect on their own purpose as we discuss this. But like you said, you equate your purpose with kind of your end goal, your objective, and it's constantly changing.
Right.
Well, I think from learning from my own life coach, like what she told me was that your purpose, it isn't an end goal. It isn't a specific activity. It isn't any kind of specific achievement or thing. It has to do with why you make decisions, why you decide to go on a certain path, and it's kind of like an authentic like driving force within you that leads you down certain routes. So maybe if you look at purpose that way, instead of thinking that it's a certain objective, then that might give you some clarity on why you're making certain decisions. And so I don't know. So if you're open to it, I would like to take you through this little exercise that I learned to try to find what is your purpose.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it.
So
I'm here now.
This is live and doesn't always work, but we'll give it a try. So, Carly, what is an activity that when you do it, you completely like lose track of time and you just basically get like immersed in the present moment? And Dancing, really?
Yes, dancing. I mean, I wouldn't fancy myself a dancer, but I love Zumba, and I've been doing the Bailando Jaco free salsa classes, which has been wonderful and beautiful and amazing. And I just think, for me, movement is something I really connect with.
Okay, so Carly, I want you to reflect even deeper on this. So, why do you think that dancing really gives you that feeling of losing track of all time? Like, what is it about dancing?
I guess I think I feel very confident when I'm dancing. I think it's something, one part of my life where I don't need to worry about what people think about me or what others' opinions are, or what my opinion is of myself. I just feel I feel confident. Yeah.
So feeling confident, I think that's like a consequence of dancing, like a symptom of the dancing. But why is it that dancing makes you feel that way? Why specifically dancing? Like, what is it about it?
I think maybe
What is the
just-
feeling that you get when you're dancing that then
I feel just like free. I just feel freedom. Like I feel I can move however I want and feel whatever I want, and nobody's going to tell me what to feel.
Well, folks, I think we may have nailed down that it seems like your purpose is freedom.
Hey!
Freedom, that's like the underlying feeling that drives you into that space of timelessness and living in the moment and truly feeling like blissed out to the max.
Yeah.
And so maybe when you do activities that allow you to really like express your freedom, like for example, this new entrepreneurial pursuit that you just followed into new territory, freedom may be what will allow you to like blossom to the maximum when you embrace your freedom. The
when
most.
you say that, it makes so much sense because like I am certainly my happiest when I'm feeling like that freedom.
So it's interesting when you do this exercise with different people and kind of ask them like why is it actually like kind of everyone comes down to different words, surprisingly.
Okay, cool.
And mine was connection. Like connection is like the deepest kind of driving force for me, kind of behind like all my favorite activities, I guess. And for some people it's community, self-expression. Everyone has a different word. So I urge you to try this with a friend, and you might get some insight on your own deep, true nature of what you love. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So that's pretty interesting, huh?
Very cool.
So yeah, Carly. Well, it's been absolutely delightful having you on the show.
Thank you. It's been delightful being here.
Good luck with all your business ventures, and I'm
Thank
sure
you so
we'll have you
much.
back on before we know it.
That would be wonderful. Thanks for having me, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay.
So,
like freedom to make our soul open. Absolutely.
yeah, beautiful
freedom,
words
best
there.
Feeling.
It does open our souls. So thank you
for
very
having
much, Carly.
Thank
and,
you.
Take care. We'll call Jackie back on for the final moments of the show.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Our pleasure. What a guest, this one.
Oh. Hi.
Jackie. Good to have you back.
Hey, guys.
What did you think of that?
Wow. I'm totally blissing hard. Beautiful. I feel more free just from hearing her say those things. Like, Carly, that was beautiful, you know? Feeling free. And I think everyone can take a lesson from that, you know? Like, try to do activities that make you feel free, and then you become closer to your essence. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing woman, inspiring, beautiful teacher, just now, you know, going on her own ventures, which is awesome. Kind of just taking what's presented and saying yes and trying it and going for it. And yeah, I'm honored to be around her. Seriously, it's such an honor. So
Likewise.
So, wow, guys, this is amazing. Feel free to keep commenting. We're so happy to be here. It's a nice little fly flying around my head. Beautiful, beautiful. Just loving it. So, Dave, is it that time?
It is that time for the favors of the week.
Oh, we haven't done that in a while.
Nope.
Woo!
Well, we never lost it, did we?
Hey, no, we've got it totally. Perfect tunage. So this is the time on the show where we are going to tell you about some of the favors that are active on karmatribe.com right now that you can take advantage of, as well as maybe help somebody out. Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. And I just want to say good morning to Claire, tuning in from Vancouver. So great to have you on the show. All right, first favor. Now remember, this is all available online, karmatribe.com. Check it out. This is for you. This is for free.
Do it.
Yesid says he wants some mate. Hey, if I could share it with you, I would.
Come on over, dude.
All right. So we have an offer here from Jorge Cerdas in San Jose, Costa Rica,
Alrighty.
offering web development. He says, I would like to develop a website for people who are starting a new business.
Ooh.
That's his contribution. He wants to make you a website.
That's a pretty big contribution to a community, man. I imagine it's pretty hard to make websites.
Yeah.
I don't
and
know.
especially for some people,
imagine.
it's really hard, and for others, it can be fun, and it can be something on your portfolio. So
Boom.
this is a win-win situation. Someone needs to take advantage of this.
Definitely, 100%.
Beautiful
Next.
favor. Thank you, Jorge.
Next up, yeah, gracias, Jorge. Next up, we have a request from Raquel in Amsterdam for Dutch lessons. And she says, I'm interested in having someone to talk, read, and listen with to learn Dutch.
Ah.
You got to get accustomed to your area.
Now, a few weeks ago, I was in Groningen, which is a city in Netherlands. And I recruited a lot of new tribe members. A lot of them are Dutch speakers.
Yeah.
So,
ooh, cool.
You know, if I met you in Noordwijk, Bennekom, or the streets of Groningen, don't hesitate to help this woman with her Dutch.
Help her out.
Please.
Help her out. Just do it. Yes. Yes. Thank you for the fantastic
It's a
pronunciation.
very fun word to say.
I can see that.
Next, we have an offer from a certain Mr. Attitude.
What?
He's offering business startup advice. He says, I've helped hundreds of people start, develop, and grow their businesses. I would be happy to help.
Wow. A lot of new, like, forging entrepreneur style favors going on here. Make a website, do a startup, wow.
Yeah.
Is it time to start our own business, guys?
I think it is time. I think it is time to stick it to the man and start our own projects.
Tell him, Dave. Tell him. Oh, Maya, what's up? Little dog friend coming in. Little dog friend. All righty. Next up, we have a request from, can you please help me with that handwriting?
That is the one and only Karma Surfer.
Dun, dun, dun. Es usted.
That's me.
It's Karma Surfer. Wow, I can't believe he's back. A request from Karma Surfer. That's Dave. For crowdfunding campaign volunteers. Dave, do you care just to tell us about this yourself then?
Oh, I would be happy
Tell
to,
us.
Jackie. Now, of course, a person can check on the Karma Tribe site. You'll see my favor. I'm requesting help with our upcoming crowdfunding campaign starting in October.
Yeah.
I'm putting together a team, a dream team of volunteers, and I'm just looking for people who are willing to commit a few hours per week, like around 4 hours per week.
Okay.
And we're going to do this vast research effort and then communication campaign, contacting media, organizations, people, friends, family, individuals. Mm-hmm. And we're trying to raise money to develop the Karma Tribe mobile app.
Yes.
Because as you know, we have a web application. It has almost 3,000 members in 51 countries.
Yeah.
But time and time again, I've heard from people saying, I have a phone, but I don't have a computer. Yeah. And it's hard for me to find a computer to use. And since our mission is to connect the haves and the have-nots around the world, connecting resources through kindness, it's time to make Karma Tribe more accessible, more easy to use. And we want to develop a mobile app. And we need your help.
Yes.
So if you're interested to be a part of this, to be a part of helping us, please message us.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be about a month-long teamwork effort, and so we would welcome your help.
Oh, it's so exciting. That's really exciting news for Karma Tribe, as well as, hopefully we can create a cool team and all work together and make it happen and grow the project. And I think a mobile app is the way to go. It's the way to go, man.
Oh, absolutely.
We need it. Oh, it's
excuse me. I heard a ding sound. Oh, someone requested my favor. That's a sneak peek of the kind of instant accessibility to the tribe you'll have through our app.
Visualize it, guys. Visualize it. It's about to come true. Yes.
What's next, Jackie?
It's very exciting. Very exciting. Oh, pura vida. Vamos. Next up, we have an offer from Shanita in Memphis, Tennessee for personal development coaching. And I think it's a she, maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
She says, I am a personal development coach that believes in the power of positive transformation. I am happy to offer a free 1 hour
laser
coaching session. What is that?
I don't know, but I think she tunes
laser?
into something and with the focus of a laser beam and then destroys it.
I'm so intrigued.
Yeah.
I might have to hit this lady up. Wow. Yeah. Laser tuning session.
You know, we don't often enough accept gifts, and for our, especially things that are really for ourselves, like a personal coaching session.
Yes.
And there's a lot of that available on Karma Tribe. And I challenge you, if you're going through any kind of rut or mental block, give it a try. Yeah. You have nothing to lose, and you might end up having a new friendship born and a mentorship relationship. Yeah. And it's just a great opportunity.
I love that. It's such a nice gesture to offer, you know, an ear. Like someone's like, oh, if you just need somebody to talk to, oh, if you need some guidance. And sometimes it is true, just like kind of have a third person come in and you know, objectively look at your life or help you out. And I think, you know, we should take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Fantastic.
Absolutely. Well, last but not least, Jackie, we have our final favor of the day. Ooh, okay. So we have an offer here from Karolina in Kudowa-Zdrój, Poland, offering Polish conversations. She says, want to polish your Polish? Let's chat. Wow, Karolina, you and I have a very similar sense of humor. This is awesome.
So true.
Now, we've actually seen a remarkable influx of Polish themed favors on Karma Tribe. I don't know. We started like going viral in Poland recently. I don't know what happened, but lots of people offering Polish. So
it's awesome.
Guys, seriously.
Guys,
take advantage of this. Learn a new language, expand. Oh, I feel like learning Polish would be like taking out a book in the library of your mind, and it like opens like a rotating door, and suddenly you're like in a whole new side of the library.
Whoa, dude. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Explore your Polish side.
Yes. I love it. I love it.
Think about it. If you speak Polish, you'll always get a discount when you go buy sausages.
Stop it.
No. Bad joke. But
oh my God, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you all for your amazing generosity and offering what you have and requesting what you might need. Sometimes it's hard to do that. So respect to you guys. Request what might help you. Don't be shy. Be ready to receive and be open to the abundance that the world has to offer, guys. Ah, what a great day.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this fine Monday morning.
Yes.
Despite our unusual
Sunday.
Startup time. Let us know. Did you like the start time, or would you like it to be earlier? So much, guys.
Yes, thank you all so much. And please, don't hesitate to check us out on karmatribe.com. Woo! We love you.
Much love.
Have
Make today extraordinary. Say yes. Find your purpose.
Hug someone. Smile at someone. Yes,
Many blessings to you.
Blessings,
wherever you happen to be.
Blessings. Pura Vida, everybody.